It is only right that we get smarter. Started the day with Tom Brady, ending this thing with a class in defensive scheme and strategery. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Everything DB presents Good D, Bad D.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hey, way to go.
Championship weekend.
Man. Absolutely. Let's start with some of the, there we go. Let's start with some of the bad D that you've seen around championship weekend, D. But, and we don't like to do this ever.
We don't.
But, you know, there's only 4 teams left going into this particular situation.
Yep.
Everybody's good.
2 of them lose.
But every once in a while, you'll get got.
Yeah. That's right.
And
great.
especially when this guy's playing.
Whenever you got bad D, you got good O, and obviously vice versa. Look, good on good. Kyle Hamilton, first team All-Pro against one of the greatest, if not the greatest tight end in history. You get a twin set. Why both tight ends on the same side. Red area, you get it out and up. A lot of people say, hey, double team 87. Look, you got the safety leaning, but where this ball is thrown, even if there was a double team, unless you get up there and vice him like they used to do Calvin Johnson, this is just throwing it up to a play, to a spot where only your guy can get it. Maybe, hey, he did the same things they did, people were saying. But this is a great play.
If you would have spiked the ball on Kyle Hamilton's head.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been a little bit different.
Stood over him.
Flexed over him, yeah.
Great play, great throw, obviously, from Patrick Mahomes. You got what you wanted pre-snap. You got him in this kind of wide look, and then you just got to out and up, almost like a back shoulder fade. Once again, put on that back hip. And look, Kyle Hamilton, I know this is on the bad D segment, but I mean, it's not
good
much.
Coverage, man.
Great
good coverage.
Great.
And he turns around, too, for the back shoulder. It's just such a good ball.
Great coverage. If you run it, you can get it from here, actually. So Kyle Hamilton does a great job here. When you get this back shoulder throw and you can kind of feel it from the receiver, he goes and man turns so that he can kind of see back to the quarterback. He paused it there, like chest to chest. That's where you want to be on a back shoulder throw, as opposed to if it's over the shoulder, you want to kind of get your head around and track it that way. So once again, great job by Kyle Hamilton, but it's just good on good. And I mean, that is an unbelievable ball, unbelievable catch from Travis Kelce.
And I know you say we should get, here's Tuck up there, by the way, and Kodak, I believe. Or is that Lamar?
Yep.
Lamar and Zay.
Zay or Roquan?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's
Roquan. Do they have does everybody have, like, that is awesome, by the way. I wish Baltimore would have experienced a win, by the way.
Yeah.
I wish there was a chance that Baltimore got a chance because they showed up.
Yeah, they did.
They showed up and they showed out. You said you got to double Travis Kelce. Is there a chance that McDonald said, yeah, this is good, our guy got your guy, and then there was probably a conversation afterwards about Travis Kelce maybe being a little bit different, like, hey, this guy's a little bit different?
Going into this game, even pre-snap, if I'm a DC and I got Kyle Hamilton on Travis Kelce at this point in the game, you got to be good with that matchup. You know, everybody can't get double, and this is 1st and 10. This is a rundown. Obviously, Chiefs have been running the ball. You're going to get a single high coverage a lot in this situation. If you had to pick one guy, I think this is the first touchdown Hamilton gave up to a tight end all season long. So if it's one guy in the league,
I think it was anybody.
You mentioned Kyle Hamilton's coverage ratings a couple weeks ago from Himbo. So if it's one guy in the league that you want on Travis Kelce or any tight end in this situation, it's Kyle Hamilton. But it is the league. Sometimes guys are going to make a play.
Yeah, I think that was first touchdown, not just tight end. I think that was just
Period.
the first touchdown he
was
up.
Second half, he made what, like 7 straight plays?
He's
straight, like not different quarters. Like he made there's
on the
one
line, pass breakup,
Yes.
sack, shed tag. Like, he is phenomenal.
He's a dog.
Absolutely.
Everywhere in the run game, blitzing, in coverage, everywhere. You pause right here. Kyle Hamilton is actually up top. He's going to take away this low crosser from Rice. But you got the middle of the field safety here. He's obviously going to vacate it. It's 3rd and 9. Pretty much a gotta-have-it situation with Patrick Mahomes. A lot of this game, he kind of managed it. Obviously didn't score in the second half, but this is one of those special, rare plays that, you don't expect the quarterback team to attempt this throw in this situation. Kind of off his back foot, little pressure in his face to MVS. Once again, not the guy you would say, hey, game on the line, this is who I'm going to, but you go to him, middle of the field gets vacated, you throw up a ball and pretty much seal this game.
Look when he releases
it. And now you see he'll dive down and kind of take one of those crossers. Kyle Hamilton, he'll be in position to take away this first crosser, and then you have MVS running like that over route on Millette.
Is this similar to the last one, where it's like, hey, if that's the one you give up?
That's
fine.
the one. Yeah, that's the one you got to give up. 3rd and 9 in the game, because you would hate for a guy just to run up to the sticks, turn around, you play it soft. It's just a first down. So, I mean, this is special.
Make them go the hard way. Coach will say, make them go the hard way. And this is they're doing it.
And then also, hey, if MVS beats us in this situation, if it's not Rice, it's not Pacheco, if it's
If
not
MVS
Kelsey.
beats us on a 35-yard ball,
If he beats us here,
So be
2
it.
minutes left, 39, like, hey, hats off to you. You got it. And Mahomes is going to make these plays. This
Flat-footed.
is,
Yeah.
what, this is what separates
Sidearm.
15 from everybody else playing right
Hell of a
now.
game manager ball.
See, this is the one where, hey, you know what?
No, the internet's saying he's just a game manager because all of his throws were
yeah,
at the line
but
of
I think
scrimmage.
what we're
What
all
a catch.
remember, a lot of those people are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we have to remember that.
We do.
There's a lot of brilliant people on the internet.
Yep.
A lot of them.
I love the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Very,
majority.
very, very big fan of the internet. But I think what we've all learned is there's a lot of dumb.
It can poison you if you let it, Tone. You got to drain that out. You
You're
just
right.
got to see keep eyes on the prize.
Bingo.
Great play. And once again, the Ravens did not have a bad game. So if you pause it here, kind of looks like kind of a single high cover 3 look. We've been seeing this a lot. They're going to rotate out and go to cover 2. He's kind of going to be a deep half safety with only one deep threat. Brandon Ayuk, this is the deep pass we've been seeing, for the last few days. Actually, a great job early from this corner, squeezing it, stand on the top shoulder. I know they threw the flag and then picked it up. I think this is a great job by him turning into the receiver, stacking Brandon Ayuk right there. And once you're looking up for that ball, you can get away with that bump because you have just as much right to the ball as the receiver does. At least that's what they tell you. So he's did a great job. Obviously did everything great until letting the ball smack him in the face. And then obviously an outstanding job by Brandon Ayuk having the concentration, bringing this in. Huge play, third quarter, 1st and 10. Obviously everything was going the Niners' way kind of around this point in the game.
Why is that?
Great job early. A little momentum and obviously some execution, but great job early once again from that corner. Great pre-snap look, I think. You just got to finish these plays. That's what it comes down to. Who makes the splash plays and who does it in these big moments.
We
big
talked
games.
about the football gods with the fumble for Zay at the half-yard line.
Yep.
Whenever we all see this catch here, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
But
It's over.
Yep.
if he picks that, do you think the penalty stands and they call it defensive pass interference?
no, they picked it up, right? Didn't
They
pick it
did
up?
pick it up, but honestly, I think they would have.
Yeah.
I think they would have called it.
That's
And,
what I
and, and I
think.
think it's a bad call. I think it's a bad call because once that ball is in, and they let you get away with hand fighting, they let you get away with
Where'd
a lot
they
of
call
shit
it at?
as long as you're looking
there.
and tracking the ball. So he threw. Yeah, I don't understand even why he threw it.
He's
because,
tracking the ball already. Yeah.
Yeah, he was tracking the ball the entire time, and I think he was ready for this shot. You look at where they were, 1st and 10, pretty much a max protection around
the wide
around the
receiver
logo. What's that?
Who's the wide
exactly,
receiver there?
Exactly. If I'm a deep look, I got as much right. We're both looking to the ball. He bumps Ayuk, and great job by 11 looking this one.
There was
in.
one earlier in the game where Ayuk was the defender as well
Oh, yeah.
down the left sideline to Sutton. I thought Ayuk was maybe a
Oh,
PI
yeah,
there.
yeah.
OPI.
Yeah.
It got to be egregious for them to call that OPI.
What's that all about? How come you guys get the penalties, but not?
It's
Because
offensive league, baby.
same with the NBA. You heard Perk say that?
Offensive league. They want points scored. All
The
right, so
defense is tough. We need a little bit more toughness.
Yeah.
really tough.
Don't
So-
we, AJ? They're trying to get rid of toughness, seemingly.
Yeah, they're trying to. We're not going to let it happen, though. You know that.
You're damn right.
Hell yeah.
You're damn right.
Physical game, what, 17?
We're going to bring Perk
18?
over. We're going to bring Perk. He's going to have a gig in the NFL doing something, trying to, minister of toughness or something. I think Raj would hire him.
He said 3 points.
What position you think Perk played in high school football?
Quarterback.
We saw video of him potentially playing running back, but we did not think it was him or know if it was him.
That,
Running
See, that was
I
just
think he
showing
played
highlights
tailback.
of some random kid.
His name was also Kendrick Perkins, and he went to like a high school in Texas.
Okay, so that's another Kendrick Perkins from Texas.
Okay.
We saw the highlights. Dog.
But I did look up
player.
his high school. He did play against Chris Bosch at the state championship.
In football,
No, basketball. Sorry.
Yeah, he went straight to the
You know
league. I
Chris
don't know
Bosh
if he
in
played.
Chris Bosch, football, not. I mean,
Oh,
think
my
about
goodness.
Wemby.
yeah, same deal. Red zone target.
Whoa.
Throw that ball at the crossbar.
Touchdown.
Great basketball player.
Above the cross.
What are you
Bosh.
saying?
I'm a Heat fan. Heatles, love Bosh.
LeBron was all state.
Not a,
The
not a
Heatles.
Now,
Yeah, LeBron.
LeBron was on
LeBron's a
state.
different beast. Russell
you see him playing
Westbrook,
flag?
Dwayne Wade, those guys.
KD.
Allen Iverson.
AI, yeah.
Hey, LeBron was playing high school football in Ohio and just dominating you guys, as well as being the best basketball player in Ohio. Is that real?
Yeah, I believe LeBron. I think he stopped football after his sophomore year, but yeah, up in Northeast Ohio, he was killing it.
He didn't play anybody from Centerville or Dayton or anything like that?
No, they were a different division than Centerville was, but they, I don't know, whoever they played up there, whatever league they're in.
I watch videos of him just bullying Ohio high school football.
All over.
Oh yeah, he was Great. The clips I've seen, he was a great player.
AJ would have put that Rydell right in his chin.
Yeah.
Well, that's not how you
No,
pronounce
I
it.
would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's too
Riddle.
tall. Is it Riddle?
Well, you said he's too tall. That means you would have definitely.
Chopped him.
Right.
No, LeBron could do.
Think
some
about
damage. Can you
AJ
imagine
talking
that guy?
about LeBron before that game. We're gonna let a
do you
basketball
mean?
player. We're gonna let a basketball player come into
Not a
the
mall
Elks
walk.
house.
No, a mall walk.
I don't think so. And that thing is going
Yeah.
so fast
Trying to kill him.
to right
probably.
here.
First play.
We'd have to jam. If he's playing tight end, we got to jam at the line. We can't let him get off at all because they're just going to throw it up and it's
Oh, no,
touchdown
he's
city.
wide out, AJ. He's out
Yeah,
wide.
we're jamming him up. We're going to bracket him. We're bracketing him out there.
No, you do what Roquan did and just take a running head start before the snap.
Hey, hold on. Who's
great.
here's LeBron James. Yep.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to stop this guy in high school?
Just ran a slant.
Oh.
Good yak.
Can throw that ball 15 feet in the air if you need to.
it
Moss,
is.
how you
There
doing?
it is.
Boss.
What's going on with Ohio high school football?
Dude,
I mean,
been drafted
LeBron James. What do you mean?
I say he'd have been drafted by the time he was a sophomore.
Who would you compare this guy to? Randy Moss, it said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see. You
look
can
at
tell
the
with
wiggle.
LeBron there how he runs.
Oh my God. Would have been so good at the football. Loves football too. You hear him talk? Hey, how are you going to recover after this loss? I'm going to watch the NFL playoffs tomorrow. You're
right.
going to watch film? I'm going to watch the NFL playoffs tomorrow. It's like Bron loves ball.
Yeah.
He
Ohio
does.
guy.
Ohio guy. People forget about that.
Forget.
Because there's a lot that has happened.
Why was he
Yeah.
playing quarterback?
Who was playing quarterback? Was that the coach's kid?
Yeah, I
AJ
thought
is
it,
his classic.
I don't know. Was it?
so I thought it was.
I mean, why
And what
would LeBron play
quarterback
quarterback
looks
when you could
huge,
throw
too.
it to him?
Yeah.
Well, he can throw it to himself. Lamar Jackson.
No?
thought it was the point guard of the team, of his basketball team.
He's LeBron James.
No, I don't think that kid was
Football
playing.
player.
How about him still doing it right now? You see how fucking shitty that quality was? Yeah. He's still playing right now.
Yeah, I know.
At a high level, too.
It's bananas.
It's wild. It's wild. to
He's the
see.
point guard for that team.
Yeah.
Stupid.
All right, Debo Samuel, great. This is a good play design by the Lions. So they want Debo Samuel to this flat. He's going to come behind the line of scrimmage. Ayuk's going to be in the over. So it's going to be a boot route. So when you draw this play up offensively, you obviously want somebody down here coming this way where Brock Purdy is rolling out too. Sutton does a great job with his leverage. I believe his safety gets over as well. Anzalone is in a little pickle right here. You'll see him obviously it's covered. Boom, he's taken away. He's taken away. Let me reset my feet. It's the catch we saw, the throw and catch, the juice.
Oh.
Juice in the middle of the field, scramble drill.
Just making plays.
Tough.
Snag.
Tough
Check
job.
down artist.
What a
Yeah.
play.
Tough job. So obviously you hear a bunch of game manager, all the shit we hear all year with Brock Purdy. Probably if he wins 2-3 Super Bowls, you'll probably still hear it because of how talented the guys are around him. But just a great job of him obviously getting out of the original play. Okay, that's covered. That's covered. A lot of guys over here with Ayuk and Samuel. Cut it back, reverse field, make a throw across your body. Great catch, obviously, by Juice in the middle of the field.
What a phenomenal. This team's awesome.
Good player.
Why
Good
are people
quarterback.
saying they don't want to watch them in the Super Bowl? It's like, this team's awesome to watch.
They'll watch.
Well, Pat, it goes back to that.
They're dogs. They fly around. They have talent. They have names. Their defense hums to the ball.
Yeah, it's the same thing with everything. There's just fucking idiots everywhere.
Okay.
sees
All
it.
right. Okay. All right.
Pointing.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe. We need to remain
for sure.
positive, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's more non-idiots.
Yeah, I'm positive there are a lot of fucking idiots.
Okay, but there's more non.
Is there?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can jump on that side of the sand.
We got to remain positive, boys. You know why? Because it's
that?
time for some good things.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Good D. Good
Who's
D.
that?
Which
Wow.
All right, let's get to it. Pause this right now. So you see a lot of this in the NFL now. Tom Brady was one of the guys that made this famous. Let's get our running back out here wide. So we see if a linebacker goes out there and match, so we get an indicator on what the defense is going to be. 4th and 3, big situation. Greenlaw. So if they would have snapped this ball, if you rewind a little bit, if they would have snapped this ball with the running back out here, I believe, since I don't see any checks or communication, I believe they run the same coverage, the ball snap. Now, obviously, everything's telling us, man, you got all pro Mooney here on the slot on the receiver, linebacker on the running back. Once the ball is snapped, Jared Goff's expecting man. Boom, you pause it, they actually come out and play cover 2. So you got Mooney out there in the flat. So this mesh route, these crossers are man beaters, especially on 4th and short, which is, like an 80+% man on defense because obviously you want tight matches. So I think him getting this zone coverage post snap definitely threw him off because now you got all the eyes on the quarterback, passing the crosses off. Everyone has leverage. He's got to get off his spot. That's where you want Jared Goff, moving his feet off his spot. He's obviously not as good of a quarterback in that situation.
Stats say that.
The stats say that.
Oh,
the
yeah.
film says that you want to make 16 move off his spot, and that's the case for a lot of the quarterbacks. Going into playing Tom Brady or any of these great pocket passers, that's what you want. Get him off his spot.
Well, especially playing against this defense.
Yeah, great job showing one picture and then post snap having a completely different coverage lined up. And I've seen a few teams, especially once you get in this point in the year, have a linebacker out there playing, because if you just snap the ball, he's got to be a flat defender, and linebackers are comfortable enough, especially Drake Greenlaw out there in space if he had to do it.
They would have had Gibbs, though, out on him. They show him as check go there. No.
4th and 3.
Oh, yeah, you're
You
right.
you could, but that's big ball.
That would be incredible if Jared Goff just checked
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Jameer, because he's just out there to see if he's a man or not.
Yep.
Only reason you're out there. And I like that they just, kind of knew that they were potentially doing that on the other side. It's like whenever people know that the Kodak's coming.
Yep.
Putting a fake fucking look out there to steal the Kodak almost away from it. Could you imagine Jared Goff just checks to a go route to rookie Gibbs on 4th and 3?
Touchdown
in the
down the
4th quarter?
sideline.
That would be awesome.
Now, see, it would have been covered too.
True.
So you throw the check, now you got to try to hit a hole shot to a running back with a safety over the top. So great job. That's the chess game. That's the chess game between Wilkes and Ben Johnson.
In the
that point
first
game.
half, the Lions had a 3rd and 12, and they ran the ball for a first
Yep.
down. I guess that was a check from Goff because he saw some unbalance from the
Oh.
defense. Yeah, it was a sweet play.
Because people were saying Jared Goof, yeah.
Yeah,
He
no-
ain't no goof.
No goof no longer until, he's a goof till the next season, but he's not right now.
Everybody can kind of fook Goff, for all the stuff that everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes.
You know what I mean?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Here we go. Once again, Greenlaw again. You watch Greenlaw and Fred Warner. You're going to
Fook
get a
off.
blitz.
Fook Goff, dude.
Come on.
A blitz here from Greenlaw. Fred Warner's going to drop in the window, try to get in this window of this curl. I think Goff wants to throw this quick, but once Greenlaw blitzes, he kind of puts Penei Sewell in a blender because he has to. We saw AQ talk about this, I believe, last week. Now he has to slide back in and try to take most dangerous. Bosa ends up being unblocked. Goff has to pump it, protect the ball, and just take the sack on 2nd and 10. So now you're in 3rd and, probably 14, 15. So you'll see the blender that Sewell has put in.
Some good D.
Greenlaw is going to blitz. Fred Warner showing post snap. He's going to drop. He's going to blitz. Boom. Now he's got to pick.
Oh, no.
Most dangerous. Bosa comes right down the line, gets home.
And Goff,
He's trying to get rid of it right now, but
Goff can see him, you think, corner of his eye?
he can probably feel him right now. But right now he sees, I believe this is Reynolds. He sees him wide open. I don't know if he's supposed to be hot or I don't know that. That's something AQ will have to cover because they slid left. It looked like Reynolds is not looking for the ball, but you
Neither
can tell
are.
Goff wants to let it go right now. He does not.
No shrug from Bosa.
Oh, yeah.
Neither time. I think it's because he probably feels like should have had more of these because a lot of people have just been waiting for him to go off, and
They'll probably
They were
They were
getting
down
killed.
by-
probably down a couple scores at this point.
I like Bosa, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he's another guy, biggest game,
He gonna shine.
plays his biggest
Yeah,
ball.
big
Just
time.
like Brock Purdy. They got a lot of those guys on that team.
Big time
Kittle.
player.
A lot of game managers over here.
Excited to see
Good thing to have.
CMC in the Super Bowl.
Yes,
That'll be
me too.
that
Trent
will be
Williams.
exciting. Hey, 3rd and 9.
Get Trent Williams a touchdown.
Yeah, get him moving in the Super Bowl, please. It's his
Get
first
Trent
one.
Williams a touchdown. Hey, Kyle, you dropped such good plays, huh? All right, well, get Trent Williams a touchdown in the Super Bowl. then.
Prove it.
Simple.
All right. You get everybody else touchdowns. Do it for Trent. He deserves it for sure.
Hey, Reed, 3rd and 9, money down. Even showed this pressure a little bit. Didn't care. Fuck it. Still going to run it. I believe they sent 6 here. Odell tried to get a little chip here. Reed's going to come in and they had enough to pick it up, but he just whoops the running back. Gets home to Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 9, big time down, Spags. He was sending the gas. He was going to make Lamar adjust, throw from the pocket. And they did a great job of rush lanes all night long with this game against Lamar Jackson.
All night long.
But you gotta, obviously, as a running back, he wants that one back.
Yeah, Justice Hill also, I don't know if you guys saw the block in the end zone he had on Chris Jones. People are all pissed about.
Who's that?
Yeah, but
Justice Hill, he tripped Chris Jones in the end zone.
Oh, for the
'Cause-
safety?
Yeah, for the safety, and that was a lot of Chiefs fans were bringing that up with the whole NFL rigged refs on our side.
Hill is explosive with the ball, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. 3rd and 9, trust me, Hill wants to be in this route. Like get me out in the routes. I don't want to be in here protecting. Leave Gus or somebody else in here to protect. You got to win against a DB. I'm sure they're telling him that. And as a DB, you got to win against that type of back. Another one. Trent McDuffie. Watch these guys. So Dan talked about this yesterday, about kind of how these underneath defenders were reading it and then turning their backs to the quarterback and getting under. So you pause it here. You see how they're turning their backs to Lamar and getting under these routes. Once again, a great job with the pass rush lanes. I'll talk about that from the tight copy. You make Lamar stay in that pocket. In my opinion, now it's, once again, easier with the stick in my hand, easier to be the Monday morning quarterback. In this situation, tuck it and run. I feel like it was a lot of situations on tape, at least, where Lamar Jackson had the opportunity, kind of like we saw with Brock Purdy in the second half of the game, like, hey, just going to tuck it and get 10, get 15, get 20. Who knows how much with 8 running the ball. Pause it. But right here, I'm getting up right in there. His back is to me. His back is to me. Those are the athletes on the field. Let me get up there. Karlaftis does a great job.
Oh, yeah.
If you run it back from the beginning.
It's scary to turn your back on Lamar, isn't it, D?
Oh, yeah.
I know if I'm a linebacker, I do not ever want to turn my back on him.
Yeah, but you can tell this was the plan. This was the plan. And obviously
Look him up and then get in and sit at the sticks. Yeah, look up the route, sit at the sticks, get your eyes on him, because it's going to take all of us to get this guy down if he does pull it down.
Absolutely, and they execute. Nobody's been a hero. He's trying to muddy it up. And obviously, you hate that he got hurt. But this is once again
tore ACL.
Yep. So obviously he's done for the rest of
Karlaftis had a good game, man. Karlaftis, I feel like that dude was good.
He did.
He's got a high motor, doesn't he?
Look at him. Look at him spin back. Don't go too far by the quarterback. Spin back around. You run to the ball. Good things happen.
Purdue guy.
But once again, if he's watching this film, I'm sure he saw at least 5-6 opportunities where, hey, just tuck the ball, be an athlete. You don't have to drop back and throw it 40 times.
I can't believe people are calling for Harbs out there. I did not expect that.
Oh, yeah,
That's
a lot of them.
I did not expect that. I mean, I guess I should have because the way the NFL is and expectations.
Was it always like this, Pat? Was it always like this where it's like, okay, we got guys that want to ring, have been successful, but not, they just
can't be.
I don't know. Like, where we just want to fire every coach every year if they win the Super Bowl?
The NFL is very fickle right now. Very, very, very fickle, it feels like, at this standpoint. But it's because of how big it is, how passionate people are, you know, how invested everybody seemingly is, and also the 24/7 sports news cycle. Certainly feeds it all. You know, so we're a part of the problem.
If the Niners,
coaches.
if the Niners didn't come back, same thing would be happening with Shanahan.
Yeah, I think.
Which is wild, too.
Yeah, it is very wild. But
another situation.
that's life in the NFL, baby.
That's right.
Life in the NFL. Another situation, I think Lamar, once again, in retrospect, could have tucked and ran it. Now, if you look at the effort on these routes, before I even get to what Lamar done, it's one person I feel like, I don't know if it was in the huddle, whatever, hey, this play is supposed to go to likely. These guys, this effort, I mean, it's just, it's fourth quarter.
It's not championship effort.
It's 6:50, you know. I mean, we need better effort out of those guys, first and foremost. But Isaiah, like he's running his ass off. He wants the ball, throw it up. Maybe if he throws it here, maybe, but probably not.
Nobody's talking about that on this.
That's fucking absurd.
That is. This is the one. He threw it into triple coverage. It was like, well, you only had one guy on the field.
Only guy running down the damn field like he wants the ball. 2nd and 10, once again, 8. He's not open. Obviously, Deion Bush's backside. He's keying the quarterback the whole way because the backside receiver is not threatening him in the slightest. So that's a tough spot to throw that ball in. Once again, 2nd and 10, live to see another down. You got Justin Tucker. You can get points on the board. You can, once again, backs are turned. Like this was there on tape at least a handful of times for 8. And this is probably a touchdown, honestly, if Lamar takes off. Once again, made this throw. Didn't have his best game, and obviously Spags' defense and how they executed didn't help at all. So some great plays. Deion Bush getting called to action, showing up in the biggest moment.
Hey, congrats to the Chiefs defense being an absolute weapon and seemingly having Lamar and the entire Baltimore Ravens team that was very dominant all year out of sorts. Can't wait to see Chiefs Niners next weekend. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Everything DB presents. Good, D, bad.
Yes, sir.